Tonight, the journey towards judgment. A verdict expected tomorrow in the sexual assault trial of a former Kitchener neurologist. Plus, justice for Joshua. Unsolved 519, the case of Joshua Bennett, where the investigation lies and the push for answers to solve the teen's murder. And steps to stardom. How Bieberchella is creating more buzz around the exhibit of Justin Bieber at the Stratford Museum. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us. A former neurologist accused of inappropriately touching female patients during exams in his Kitchener office is expected to learn his fate tomorrow. The judge in Jeffrey Sloka's case is expected to deliver his verdict 4.5 years after the criminal trial started. Sloka is charged with 48 counts of sexual assault. All the complainants, female patients seen at his Kitchener office between 2010 and 2017. The trial has been closely watched by the executive director of the Sexual Assault Support Center of Waterloo Region, who says many in the community have been waiting some time for this day.
I believe that this moment is going to be significant, and hopefully it allows for some closure, at least of the chapter of the trial, where folks can just move on and focus on their healing and their wellness.
The judge has warned his full written decision will be more than 1,000 pages long, though he did not plan to read the entire document in court on Friday. The penalty hearing for a Guelph police officer who admitted to on-duty assault concluded today. Constable Corey MacArthur previously pled guilty in 2018 to elbowing a teen who was handcuffed to a hospital bed 2 years before. The Guelph Police Service wants to dismiss MacArthur, but his lawyer argued he could still provide benefit to the service and community as a whole. MacArthur's lawyer had a chance to reply to the Guelph Police Service's lawyer, closing submissions today. CTV's Karis Matt brings us more on that at 6 and tells us when a decision is expected to be presented. A new round of employment standard violations have been filed against Dutchies, a Waterloo Region-based grocery store that closed in the fall of last year. The business has a long track record of employment standard violations. Dutchies and its business director pled guilty to 13 offenses in 2024 and faced over $30,000 in fines. 14 new violations were charged to Dutchies in February of this year. CTV's Jeff Pickle will have all those details coming up in the next hour. A house fire left the outside of a Cambridge home charred. Crews were called to 90 Bismarck Drive around 8 p.m. Wednesday. They quickly got the fire under control, preventing it from spreading to any nearby homes. Officials say the fire started in the attached garage. No one was hurt, and the cause is still under investigation. And we'll turn to our first check on the forecast with Ashley Bacon live in studio. Copy paste. Beautiful day out there once again.
A good day to be a weather host, Leanne.
It certainly is. No one's mad at you. Everyone's so praising nice. Ashley.
Look, I don't bring the good weather and I don't bring the bad weather. I just tell you what's going on. But
okay.
It was, and like you said, a copy paste day. Very beautiful out there. As you can see, I got to wear short sleeves twice in a row in April. I mean, that's a win for me all day
Because you're
long.
usually cold.
I'm always cold.
And I'm always warm. We're the opposite.
Let's take a look at the radar. It's not too bad. You're seeing pretty clear skies. Now, we might see some patchy showers through the overnight hours, and then tomorrow we are expecting some afternoon showers. But right now, let's focus on right now. It is beautiful out there. Get out and enjoy it. We are still sitting at a very nice 20 degrees, a very light 11-kilometer-an-hour wind, so not too bad out there. And if we take a quick look at temperatures around the region, check out that, Leanne, 24 in Windsor, Sarnia 23. So we are getting closer and closer to summer, but we have to unfortunately get a little cooler before it gets better. As we take a look from downtown Kitchener. I almost said downtown Toronto. I was reading the last map. You're
on your summer road trip already.
I'm on my summer vacation mind. It is beautiful out there. Get out and enjoy it while you can, because rain is on the way.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll tell you what you need to know as we do. OHL playoff hockey continues Friday night. The Brantford Bulldogs looking for another win in their best-of-7 series against the Barrie Colts. That one's happening at the TD Civic Center. Puck drop, 7 p.m.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. ctvkitchener.ca, your home for news.
We're continuing our series, Unsolved 519, where we take a closer look at cases of missing and murdered people that haven't been solved right across southwestern Ontario. Tonight, we turn to the death of 18-year-old Joshua Bennett. He was found stabbed to death on a Kitchener trail in 2021. And nearly 5 years later, no one has been arrested for his murder. CTV's Hannah Schmidt joins us now with a closer look at this case. Hannah, give us a little bit more of the backstory here.
Well, Leanne, this case has really stayed with a lot of people in the community. Joshua was 18 years old at the time, and he was living here in Kitchener. He was studying at Conestoga College, and he was found dead near a trail in Kitchener. An autopsy later found that he was stabbed multiple times, and nearly 5 years later, no arrests have been made in the case.
And police say there's a bit of a timeline of events, but a gap in that timeline between 7:25 p.m. on September 23rd and when his body was found at 4:30 a.m. the next day.
That's right. So he was seen in a housing complex, near a housing complex near Pollender Drive in Kitchener in the early evening of the 23rd. He was seen by several people. And then at 7:25 p.m., surveillance footage showed him walking with two unknown males and then following an unidentified man in a long coat. That was at 7:25 p.m. That was the last sighting of Joshua Bennett before his body was found later, earlier in the morning at 4:30 a.m. on the 24th.
Okay. You brought up earlier, no arrests have been made. Police also haven't been able to identify any suspects in this case still, but they have made a plea to the public.
Yeah, that's right. So back in 2024, in September, they put out a reward, a $50,000 reward for information and any sort of leads that could help investigators piece together what exactly happened, because like we said, there is that big gap between 7:25 p.m. and 4:30 a.m. On the 24th. And really, investigators still don't know when he was attacked, who was involved, where they are now to this day. So that plea still stands, that reward still stands to this day.
I also want to talk about Joshua's mother, Felicia, because for anyone who has been following this case over the past nearly 5 years, they know that Felicia has been working hard to keep Joshua's memory alive and pushing for answers as well. Tell us a bit about your conversation that you had with Felicia.
Like you said, Felicia's been really vocal throughout the years, since 2021, when her son passed, and she's really taken it upon herself to keep his memory alive and at the forefront. So she's written 2 books since then, and she's also held some luncheons for other families that might be going through the same thing that she is. So she's really trying to get her son's story out there, shed some light on it. She has been, working alongside Waterloo Regional Police as well too, really trying to find some answers after all this time. And, Joshua left behind his family, several siblings as well too. And so she's, it was an emotional interview, but one that I learned a lot from, and she's very strong, Felicia, and it was great to chat with her.
Yeah, and you can watch more of that interview and hear more about Felicia's push for answers as well as the search for answers from police tonight in the case of Joshua Bennett on Unsolved 519 on CTV News at 6. We'll also have all of those updates on our website as well afterwards. Hannah, thanks so much.
Thanks, Leanne.
And as we head to break, we'll tell you what you need to know. OHL Western Conference Finals taking place Friday night with the Kitchener Rangers facing off against the Windsor Spitfires. This one's Game 1. Tickets are selling fast. Grab them while you can. Stay with us. beautiful day out there. I saw you outside on the picnic table there today.
I mean, you couldn't tell by my glorious tan that I have right now that I spend any time outdoors, but I'm pretty sun safe. Lots of sunscreen all the time for me.
We're also very lucky to have a little outdoor area where we can go out and sit and have lunch or have a coffee if there's time. And today was maybe one of the first days of the year I saw people doing it.
Absolutely. Jeff Turner, one of our staff here behind the scenes, we had lunch outside today and it was beautiful, and I will hopefully do it again very soon. But unfortunately, Leanne, rain is on the way. Let's take a look back outside from King Street in Kitchener this hour. It looks pretty nice out there. It's a little bit hazy, and we are looking at pretty clear skies for the next few hours. But overnight, we will start to see some more cloud cover make its way through the region. There is a slight chance for a spotty shower here and there through the overnight hours, but we are expecting some afternoon rain come through the region tomorrow. We might wake up to sunny skies, but unfortunately, it's not going to last. Let's take a look at the futurecast that helps paint that picture. So right now, nice clear. We're getting a little bit of haze, as I mentioned, but not too much. Overnight, we're going to start to get some cloud cover moving back in through the region. And then tomorrow morning, we might see some spotty showers, but it's really tomorrow evening, afternoon. That's when the rain's going to hit. Hopefully not too much, but enough that you're going to want to have an umbrella handy if you are headed out through the overnight hours. And then into Saturday, we will see some more rain continue through your Saturday morning. So it's going to be a bit of a wet start to the weekend, especially after the beautiful couple of days we've had here. As we take a look at what's happening across the country, 12 degrees with a mix of sun and cloud for Victoria and Vancouver. On the other side of the Rockies, Fort McMurray is getting a lot of snow at this hour, -1. We are seeing some snow activity as well through the prairie provinces, 0 in Saskatoon and 1 in Regina. In Thompson, a mixture of snow and rain in -1. Winnipeg, though, what a beautiful day, 24 and sunshine. We are seeing similar conditions throughout southern Ontario as well. Windsor still sitting at 23, Ottawa 14 with a bit of cloud cover. As we head to the east coast, not so warm there. It's a little cooler. Fredericton sitting at 7 degrees, the mix of sun and cloud, but St. John's just at 1, so it is a bit cooler on the east coast. Here locally, we are sitting very nicely, 21 in Waterloo region this hour, so if a patio is open, find it. It's going to be a good night for it. Overnight, temperatures dipping to around 5 degrees, slightly above seasonal for this time of year, and as I said, we are expecting some showers. Tomorrow, 12 degrees, the daytime high, but that is right where we should be for this time of year. I know it's a little cooler than we've had the last couple of days, but it is what we're seeing. Normal 12 to 14 and overnight low at 3. So overall, not too bad. Back in 1930, reaching our overnight low record of -5.6. So I'll take that 5 degrees any day. First at 5 forecast for Waterloo region. Showers, as I mentioned, continuing into Saturday with temperatures dipping slightly below seasonal at 8 degrees. Sunday, we're going to see a mix of sun and cloud and 14. Similar conditions expected to start your work week with 15 degrees on Monday, and then potentially some rain returning into the picture on Tuesday and 12. Well, not only is it a beautiful spring day here in Waterloo region, it's also Thursday, which means bounce in your backyard with Angie Hill. Hi, Angie.
Hi. I'm so excited about today. Did you hear they have the lineup announced for the Kitchener Blues Fest?
Oh, my goodness. I know everyone at home is certainly excited about this. We've got viewers who want to know more details. What can we tell them?
All right, let's do that. So we know who will be for the Thursday night show. It'll be August the 6th. Now, this is the only ticket all weekend long that you have to pay for. It's $40. It is their fundraising show. So let's get right to it. Bill Durst will be opening up the evening. Then Sass Jordan.
Wow. What an incredible voice.
Followed by the fabulous Thunderbirds.
Oh my goodness, what a great lineup.
It is, it is. Now the fabulous Thunderbirds, of course, rolling out of Texas. Amazing show they play, and it's always just so much energy. I'm looking super forward to seeing Sass Jordan again, because you're right. Of all of the women with powerful voices, whoa.
Hers is incredible.
It is.
I remember when she was on that show, you know, where she got her start. We won't name the show, but she was incredible.
Right.
And really a standout from the beginning.
For sure. And of course, then all weekend long, you can see Blues Fest for free all over Kitchener. Greg Godovitz will be coming back, Goddo. They'll be there on the Friday night, 9:30 in downtown Kitchener at Carl's Air Square.
Awesome. It sounds like it's going to be a great week.
Super excited, Ashley.
Now, of course,
the Scottish Festival is also coming up. You just tried your hand at a Texas accent. I don't know if you're going to give this one a go.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. We are trying to make sure that every place where we broadcast to, that we're talking about events going on all over. And CTV, of course, reaches a lot of places like Kincardine.
Yes.
A lot of Scots live up there. See, I get a little try.
You tried.
So everything Scottish will be going on in Kincardine from July 3rd to the 5th, including 5440.
Oh, amazing. I've seen them live. They're incredible. So if you get a chance, head out to the Scottish Festival.
See that. Tickets are on sale now at KincardinScottishFestival.ca.
Awesome. Of course, another really important walk or run is coming up. It's the Shoppers Drug Mart Run for Women on May 9th.
It is. Now, May, as we know, is Mental Health Awareness Month. And so May the 9th will be the Shoppers Drug Mart Run for Women, one for women, as they say. We're going to get underway with that around 8 o'clock in the morning. 8:30, the kids will have their own little 1K to do. There's a 5K and a 10K. These are races, like you can run it if you want. I'm not going to be doing that.
No.
I will be there, of course, to cheer everybody on. It's a timed race. Go for the fun. There's a $125 grab bag.
Oh, wow.
Presented by Shoppers Drug Mart. There's so much in there. It is so worth your time. And just to know that you're supporting women and women's mental health.
A great cause. Now, speaking of mental health, there's another fundraiser with the CMHA.
There is. And you know what? This one's super close to my heart. This will be our 5th year for our Wobbly Willy Single Sandal Ale. And so we're having that again. Roger at Rural Roots will be beginning to sell that. It's our fundraising beer with all proceeds going to the Canadian Mental Health Association.
Fantastic organization and a fantastic month to highlight just that.
We have to say hi to somebody, though.
Okay.
It is a happy birthday to Nana, to Carol Mossberger. Carol is not 80, and she's not 82. She's, anyway. We all like to refer to her. The whole town of Baden calls Carol
Nana.
Nana. So happy birthday, Nana.
And where lastly can folks find out more information on where to submit their events to us?
Try bounce995.ca. You're going to see Bounce in your backyard. You're going to hit that little link. And so Ashley and I can talk about your event wherever you are.
Awesome. Thanks, Angie.
Thank you.
Lots of good stuff coming up. And here's another event. If you're a fan of Harry Potter, you can head over to EVO Kitchen and Bar tomorrow for trivia night. This week's theme is the Goblet of Fire. Doors open at 6. You can call ahead to reserve a spot. Stay with us.
Bounce 99.5 has the music you just can't quit. Home of Bounce Mornings with Angie Hill and Sarge. KW's Bounce 99.5. Listen on the free iHeartRadio app.
Now the final 5 stories we're keeping an eye on. The OHL Eastern Conference Finals opened in Brantford last night. The Bulldogs hosting the Barrie Colts for Game 1 in front of more than 3,200 fans at TD Civic Center, and it was a tightly contested matchup.
Van Acker over the blue line, lays it on to O'Brien. Speeds in, but the puck cartwheeled off his stick. It just popped up off a rut.
Yeah, just bouncing puck.
O'Brien again, down the middle of the ice to the right circle, fires, scores! The captain!
Whew, right down to the wire. The huge win for the Bulldogs. They take this one 4-3 and take a 1-0 lead in this best-of-7 series. A new virtual reality program is helping seniors living with dementia stay active by taking them somewhere else entirely. At the Adult Recreation Therapy Center in Brantford, participants have been using a virtual reality headset and are suddenly transported onto the water, rowing, fishing, and exploring nature. The experience, called Seize the Day, is designed by researchers at Wilfrid Laurier University. It combines gentle exercise with immersive scenes aimed at boosting both physical movement and cognitive engagement.
They're doing things that they have done in the past. So that's why we decided to use VR as a way of transporting them, moving them to a different reality in which they can be more engaged and entertained, and using activities that are familiar for them.
Researchers hope the technology could soon expand beyond care centers into homes and other therapy programs. CTV's Spencer Turcotte gives us a closer look at 6. Bringing traditions together. The Kitchener Panthers and KW Oktoberfest have announced a new partnership. It'll feature a special Big Bavarian baseball game at Jack Couch Park on July 23rd at 6:30 p.m. Fans can expect entertainment, food, music, and more that captures the spirit of Oktoberfest traditions. And the team will be wearing Berlin Keg Tappers' alter ego uniforms, which is expected to blend the team's identity with classic Bavarian flair. And here's a heartwarming update to a story about Miller, a high-energy, large breed dog who's been looking for a home for a long time. Miller was in the care of the Kitchener-Waterloo Stratford Perth Humane Society for more than a year, and now he's been adopted. How sweet is this? His new family includes 3 other hounds, and Miller finally gets his magical moment, and I know, as the Humane Society likes to say, he's found his happy tail. Finally for us, Bieber fever alive and well in Justin Bieber's hometown of Stratford, where the Bieber exhibit Steps to Stardom is. The exhibit has been around since 2018, but after Bieber headlined Coachella the last 2 weekends, staff say they're getting more action than ever before. Fans coming from all over Canada and even some from overseas. All of the fans excited to learn more about the Biebs and his rise to fame.
We've definitely had more inquiries, emails. Our socials have been very active, and people have been, to be honest with you, before this, we count on, I think, close to 80% of the people who visit this huge, sprawling museum that tells the story of the region. About 80% of the people are coming to see the Steps to Stardom exhibit.
I know everyone's been calling it Bieberchella, and there was some great video from the performance at Coachella. Nice to see all the stars out supporting Justin Bieber as well, and how this moment is bringing more people to Stratford. We'll leave it there. We're back at the top of the hour. Enjoy the sunshine out there. Have a good night.